spirit for the Lord, I can't turn down. Talking too much, bruh, it's time for you to learn now.
So what they hearing, get offended, get now. Mindset that we have to walk around sagging our pants, thinking that that's okay, that came from slavery. That's a slave mindset. That came with the calling yourself black. Because the same people who were slaves that said you're Hispanic now. The same people who were slaves that said you're black now. And now look at our communities. We say, oh, I'm from Jerusalem, I'm from a great place. But do we live like it? Majority of our people do have single parent households. Brother, you walk around with your pants below your waist. That's a problem. That comes from the identity that our slave masters gave us, and we have to be able to see that.
May I ask you one thing?
But he ain't showing you.
Hold on, go ahead.
Let me ask you one thing.
Officer JDM.
So it's everything that you're saying correct, bro. So nothing that no one else has to say matters.
Say it again.
And so it's nothing that no one else has to say matters.
No, say the whole thing again. I didn't hear you.
Is nothing that anyone else has to say matters, bro. Like he just showed you. I'm not out here with my shit fucking, with my ass fucking out. I'm not out here like
you
that.
Asked him,
brother, just be. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'll deal with you. You have your pants. Give me 1 second.
But man,
you have your pants.
Man, come on.
You just pulled them up.
Come on, bro.
But you gotta see it. You don't see that as a problem.
That was down. They was the same fucking.
Check this out. Check this out. You see this? Brother's arguing. His jaws are clearly down.
I don't want. I'm not trying to argue. I'm not trying to argue.
Jeffrey.
I'm not
check this out.
Argue.
My brother's pants are clearly down, and he wants to argue, say my pants aren't down.
Come on, man.
That's a mindset that we was taught in slavery. That's a black mindset. That comes with being a black people. We got no sense of structure. We got no sense of order anymore as a people.
I took the time.
You see what I'm saying? You see how crazy that is?
Come on, bro. Come on.
You asked him to lift his shirt up.
I didn't ask him to lift his shirt up.
Okay, well he gave.
I didn't ask him to lift his shirt up.
He lifted his shirt up, right? If he didn't lift his shirt up, you would not know he had.
Listen, my brother.
Can I just say?
No, we're not arguing about him having his pants. His pants were down. This is crazy.
You didn't know
this
that.
This is crazy.
Showed you.
Come on,
you
read it. Deuteronomy 28:16. Job 30. Job 32:9. Read that. This is the problem. This is why we're not getting better as a people. What's your name?
Are you getting better?
What's your name? Yeah. Yes.
So you're saying you're right and we're wrong?
I'm saying God's right. Right. And everything else we do is wrong.
God is always
Check this out.
God is always right.
What about your hair, bro?
God is always right.
Read that.
Job 32. Ain't your hairstyle, bro, of the world?
God is always right,
Ain't
man.
Your hairstyle
this is the thing we gotta understand. Everything we, brother, come around the front. Come around the front. Come around the front. Come around the front.
It's not your hair the same style as his pants.
How is my hair the same style as his pants?
Because it's brought out through.
Read that. Read that. This is crazy. Read that.
Job chapter 32 and verse 9. Great men are not always wise, neither did the age understand judgment.
So you're supposed to be an elder in our community. You're supposed to teach us how to have judgment, how to live and carry ourselves as men. Yes, it is. As a black man, this is the problem. As black men, we have abandoned posts. Black men have abandoned the young black men.
That's right.
That's what's happened. You're supposed to be an elder. You should look at your younger men in your community and say, I want to better them. But again, we're not giving the proper guidance. You're arguing that it's okay for him to sag his pants.
I'm not fucking sagging my pants, bro.
That's what you're arguing about.
Bro, this is saggy pants, bro.
This is crazy. Read that.
Job chapter 32 and verse 9. Great men are not always wise, neither do they understand judgment.
The aged do not understand judgment. Do you see that as a problem for us to be walking around with our pants below our waist?
Hey, when judgment days comes, I promise you, I'll be the one going to heaven. I promise you.
I hear everything you're saying.
You hear everything I'm saying? All right, you listen to what I'm saying. Let me ask you a question, bro. Let me ask you a question. What's your name? What's your name?
What's your name?
My name is Yasadia.
My name is Jermaine.
Jermaine. Okay. So do you think it's okay for young brothers to walk around gang banging?
No.
Do you think it's okay for young brothers to walk around with their pants below their butt?
No.
Okay. So we can agree on that. We can agree that's not something that young men should be doing.
No.
Right. So men should not be carrying themselves that way. So how come? Why is it in the black community we think those things are okay?
I don't know. Yeah.
We don't know. It's because we have no real guidance anymore.
That part. They're
Go ahead, keep on talking. Don't worry about them.
There's no more. There's no more.
There's no more common sense. That's exactly right. Because God gave us instructions on how we should carry ourselves as men. Give me that in 1 Samuel now. God gave us instructions on how we should carry ourselves as men. Right. We have to understand the reason why we are in the conditions we are as a black people, as a Hispanic people, is because we don't have any, we're not applying God's laws. We're not conducting ourselves as God says. Hey, hold on, relax.
What do you mean?
I got you.
What do you mean Hispanic?
I'm saying blacks and Hispanics because those make up the 12 tribes in Israel. Those are God's chosen people. I got you. You said we're African. Relax. I got you. Relax. Read this. Just listen.
1 Kings chapter 2 and verse 2. I go the way above the earth. Be thou strong therefore, and show thyself, amen. And keep the charge of the Lord thy God, to walk in his ways, to keep his statutes, and his commandments, and his judgments.
So God says to keep his statutes, his judgments, and to walk in his ways. But when we have older men in our communities arguing that it's okay to sag our pants. That's not walking in God's way. We have older brothers saying it's okay to chase down these hoes in the streets. That's not walking in God's ways. It's okay to be drunk in the middle of the day. It's okay to get high. That's not walking in God's ways. God says keep his commandments and live. That's how you show that you're a man. But we don't do that. We're stuck in the mindset of being boys. We're grown boys because that's what was taught to us in slavery. That's what came with the identity of being black. We're not supposed to be doing these things out here.
Right.
You got me that 1 Samuel 19?
That part.
This is the thing we have to understand.
Yeah.
Right? We have to be able to see these things. We got our brothers drunk out here.
No.
Understand these things.
For what?
Brothers drunk out here and understand these things, but you have a full-grown man that's supposed to hold down a job, career, family, and raise and be an example in his community. We don't understand those things. That's a problem. We shouldn't be doing those things out here.
Right.
We shouldn't be communicating. Look, I bring those things up because I know when I was younger, I was walking around with my pants below my behind. I was out there smoking weed. I was out there getting drunk because I didn't have an older man guiding me. Because we don't have the older man stepping up in our communities teaching us these things. Right. Instead, they're encouraging us in these evil and making excuses for us. Right. So I grew up thinking that's okay because I have brothers in my life like yourself saying, yo, you good? You said you were arguing for a young man to sag his pants. But the point is, listen, the point is, those things are killing our community. Those things are killing our community. Read that.
2 Samuel chapter 10 and verse 4. Wherefore Hanan took David's servant and shaved off one half of their beards and cut off their garments in the middle, even to their buttocks.
So guess what? An enemy of Israel shaved off their beard and showed their pants sagging. So because we understood that as men we're supposed to grow our beards out. That's what God says. We understood we're not supposed to have our pants sagging. That's what God says. Read.
And sent them away. When they told it unto David, he sent to meet them, because the men were greatly ashamed.
These men were ashamed of these things. It was a shame for a black man to sag his pants. It was a shame for a black man to shave his face.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.